Jesse, you're awfully quiet. Are you taking some sort of weird stand?
Spoiler warning. As demonstrated in the Valentine's Day episode of Solar Opposites, not everyone enjoys certain holidays.
Fuck off with that. It's not Valentine's Day, it's a Wednesday.
The Valentine's Day menu at their favorite restaurant turns their favorite meal into an all-out fight of epic proportions, and the extraterrestrial family and the adult animated comedy series on Hulu is shifting their sights toward earthly love. Dan Stevens is back as Korvo, leading the cast of the Solar Opposites Valentine's Day special, which also includes Thomas Middleditch as Terry, Mack as Jesse, and Sean Giambrone as Yumyulack. The special, like the other seasons, embraces the ridiculousness of its main idea while simultaneously giving the titular family one of their most thrilling and touching moments to date. Stars Thomas Middleditch, Mack, and Sean Giambrone were interviewed by Screen Rant before to the Valentine's Day special of Solar Opposites. The topics of discussion were Jesse's larger part in the episode, Yumyulack's nasty turn, and Terry's emotional side. Middleditch, Mack, and Giambrone discussed the Valentine's Day special of Solar Opposites. It's wonderful to see everyone again, and the Valentine's Day special was fantastic. Mary, I would like to begin with you, then Thomas, and then Sean. Perhaps for the first time, the Solar Opposites no longer seem like oddball science fiction refugees, but rather like malevolent alien invaders. What was your reaction, all three of you, when you saw the screenplay and realized what was going on with them? I can't wait to see what happens to the pupa in Solar Opposites Season 5. I'll turn to you next, Mary. Jesse has always been the group's kindest, most upbeat member, but I think this special in particular truly challenges her boundaries and forces her to evolve. What impact did that have on the way you performed for this special? That might work in the end. However, I really like how they're letting you play with Jesse's palette now that it's been expanded. I'll come to you next, Sean. Yum has always enjoyed playing the part of the antagonist, but there seems to be a lot more of that with this special in particular. How can you address that aspect of the character while maintaining the level of likability the author intends for him to have? Well done. I haven't heard many people say that when discussing how much they appreciate something. Thomas, let me turn to you next. Terry seems to be on opposite sides of the emotional spectrum. He can be somewhat impulsive and emotional at the same time, but he can also be an optimist, similar to Jesse. In an episode like this, where he's often switching sides of the story, how do you strike that balance? I really like how the special brings those two examples full circle. Aside from the special for you, Thomas, I noticed I'm running out of time. I did have a brief question, though. Given how important a role you played in Monarch and your survival, I was shocked that you did not return for Godzilla vs. King of the Monsters. I truly loved you in that movie. Have you discussed your future in the Monsterverse with anyone? Do you have any prospect of returning? We frequently speak with Legendary, so I'll see what I can do. My very last query for you all is that there was almost some drama throughout this special and the previous season when Dan replaced Justin. Even though there wasn't much of a writing shift, I'm wondering for all of you how it felt emotionally to have to accept a new member of the family, even though he was portraying someone who had been there for a while. Regarding the Valentine's Day special of Solar Opposites,